I'm going to teach you how to flip any projectile on Roblox from 1,000 to even 100,000 Robux. So projectiles are all about taking a risk and hoping that you can get a good profit, but you can minimize the risk by knowing what you're doing. For example, I gave almost 27,000 Robux for this neon chrome glasses, but I was able to flip it for catching snowflakes, and I made almost like 8,000 Robux just off of that. I was actually able to projectile flip my Hanukkah beanie with 1,000 Robux into this noob scythe, and I made almost 863 Robux just from that. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I flipped my 100,000 Robux projected and made even more value. So we're going to start off with projecteds that are under 30,000. But for a smaller projected, you want to do trade hangout. So basically, if you have a white name tag in trade hangout, chances are you are not the best trader. I'm kidding. But typically people who don't really trade that much don't really have like a good name tag because they don't have enough experience with trade hangout. Like take this guy for example. No disrespect, but this guy, like I said, it seems like he started trading on I think March the 22nd and somehow he's at 1,500. That's not good. But he wouldn't be a good person to project and flip on because he's obviously verified on Rolling Mons and he's made trade ads, so he knows what items are. And I'm taking a look at Mario Dyna, white username, new items, let's see. So they are verified on Rolling Mons, but they have 0 trade ads, so let me see. Yeah, they've only had these items for 3 days, so they are a very new trader. These people are most likely to get projected flipped on the most. Now, when you have a projected item, you don't want to make the offer seem too suspicious. Like if I send like a 100,000 projected for a 10,000 projected, that is just way too suspicious and they're more likely to check out the item more and see like what's really going on. But what I like about this projected flip is that it was only like a 20k overpay, which would be normal for these two items combined. But obviously what the person didn't know was that these were projected and they did add a lot of Robux, so it was pretty bad. I know this is more than like 30,000 for like 1,000, but I'm just saying in general. And see, just like this projected here, the dangerous minions, looks like a good upgrade into their projected, so the person who saw it's accepted and they only have 15k, so they probably didn't know what they were doing. And it wasn't like 20k for 10k, which is a little bit more suspicious. And this is like a 5k overpay, which believe it or not, some people give 5k overpays, so this can be believable. Now you might be asking, how much should I give for a projected? I gave almost 16,000, but you might be saying, whoa, 16,000 for neon chrome is kind of crazy. But it was a really good deal because even if neon chrome glasses fell all the way down, I would still lose like maybe like 1k profit. Let me show you. Before neon chrome glasses was projected, it was worth almost, I say like 10,000. Well, the 32,000 sale was kind of crazy, so I would say almost 10,000 Robux. I gave a little bit more than 10,000 just to make the offer more acceptable, and this guy did get projected flipped, so that's really why he traded to me only. So now I was able to get this projected for cheap. I can probably flip neon chrome glasses for maybe 30,000 at least. That's almost 15,000 profit that anyone could do. Now, you might be wondering, how do I flip big projecteds like 40,000, 50,000? Now I'm gonna show you the universal method that got me my trade for the CS. So you wanna look at the item you want to projected flip. Let's say catching snowflakes. It has a lot of owners. It has almost 10,000 copies in total. Now if you're not on a computer, this is gonna be much harder. What you wanna do is scroll all the way to own since. It doesn't matter like the day that like they got the item. It could be like a month, but just make sure that you can actually trade for it. You wanna hold down left click and just keep on just click every name you see on the owners list, and then you want to go to the profiles that seem the most like inexperienced, 0 trade ads, and is not verified on Rolling Mon. Now for example, this would be good because they're not verified on Rolling Mon, so they've made 0 trade ads, so they probably don't know what they're doing. But this does look like a throwaway account, so you might want to stay away from it. Now this person right here is a pretty good, I would say, projected flipping potential because they're not verified, look kind of stupid, to be honest with you, and they've made 0 trade ads. These items do look USD bought. I don't know what's going on. So no luck, you go to next page, keep on going, left click, keep on going. Now this is perfect because they're not verified, they have 0 trade ads, and the items are off. So let's send them a trade. So for my neon chrome, there's a good chance they might accept this, but I'm not sure. I say let's make it more believable. Maybe I'm just saying like, see, it's my dream item, we'll send for that, and if they accept that, I make almost 30,000 Robux. So we'll keep on going. This person throwaway account, they're verified on Rolling Mon, so they know what they're doing. Now this person is perfect right here because they have no idea what they possibly are doing. They have no badges, they look stupid, and they have 0 trade ads. But I'm pretty sure that they bought this with Robux because it's been 2 days and it's not up hold yet, so they probably bought it on like Roblox or something. And you want to keep on sending until you get like the trade limit error, which is a really good sign that you sent a lot of trade. Now if you get good at projected flipping, this could be you right here. Almost like the GGE egg was projected for you know how much. They made almost 4,000 off of someone who just didn't know how to trade and was being stupid. Using projecteds, that was really how I went from almost 0 to 250,000 value on Roblox, which is not a lot, but hey, that's quite a lot. If you have any questions about projecteds in the comments, either join my Discord server or just talk to me. I've been trading on Roblox for multiple years at this point, so I might know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure when episode 6 is going to come, but I'll let y'all know.